Hey, real life, Justin Jordan, your lead pastor here, and super excited to share with you some of the details of our reopening plan that's happening May 31st. We are relaunching services on Sunday morning in our building, and there's lots of different things that are going to be happening on that day. It's going to be quite different than what you experienced before COVID-19. And the reason for that is because we want to create environments that are safe. We want to make sure that we follow the guidelines that have been given from the governor, and we want to let you know how we're going to implement all of those things. Plus, there's some new creative things that our team has brainstormed and that we're going to be executing. And I hope you're excited as I am as we get ready to launch services on May 31st. First thing is I want to tell you that if you are in a place where you're saying, I'm not going to be ready to come back to services on May 31st, we want you to know that that's okay. And we are going to continue to do Facebook Live and YouTube streaming every single Sunday, 9:15 and 11, for you to be able to connect that way at home digitally. That's going to continue to happen. In addition to that, we're going to have seating in our auditorium. Now, it's going to be quite limited to where it was before in order for us to be able to make sure to create space for people. A couple of things I want you to know is we're only going to have about 50% of our chairs in there that we normally have. And so our service size is going to be quite smaller. And so only 50% of our chairs, we're going to remove every other row to create spacing there. And when it comes to seating, we're also going to only allow people, family units can obviously sit together, but anybody that's not in a family unit, we're going to have to make sure there's 3 chairs that are separated between every single guest. And so I just want you to be aware of that as we continue to make sure that we do a good job in our auditorium and keeping space for people. A couple other things I want you to know is that we're going to make sure we leave the last row available for new guests. And the reason why we're doing that is because there's the real reality that we're not going to be able to fit everybody in the auditorium. And we want to make sure that we don't turn new guests away. We are a church that exists to reach the world for Jesus one person at a time. If we're going to open up our doors, we want to put our best foot forward for everybody, but especially for those that are new. And so the last row is going to be saved for those that are new, that are visiting our church. And we just are asking you to help us with that. I'm going to be talking about how we're going to go about seating next week on Tuesday when it comes to guest ministries and ushering and even sanitization. So today we're just talking about the overall environments, but I'll have another video for you on Tuesday. So that's what the inside environment is going to look like. In addition to that, when our inside environment reaches capacity of 50 people, we're then going to open up our lobby by putting chairs in the lobby and doing an overflow. We've got a screen that's very large right behind me. You can see it, that we can continue to put the services out on the screen and allow people to connect with the overflow of the lobby. In addition to that, and this is what I'm really excited about and proud of our team for brainstorming this idea, is I want to share my screen with you to show you what we're going to be doing on the outside. And what we're going to be doing on the outside is we're going to be creating an outdoor lobby for people when they come. We're going to connect with people outside. And that just makes the environment safe with fresh airflow. And we're going to make sure that people connect and are greeted well outside. They want to connect more and getting connected to a group. Our next step, we're going to have our lobby set up outside. We're going to have a pop-up tent, our tables out there, all of that. In addition to that, we're going to have an outdoor service environment. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually pipe the service out to a large TV right there where those cars are parked over on it'd be the east side of that little parking lot. We're going to create an outdoor service environment with a screen and speakers set up. And this is going to enable you, if you feel comfortable worshiping and connecting with people outside and not going inside of the building, we're going to have service going on at 9:15 and 11 outside in that outdoor service environment. And so whether you're wanting to stay home, come inside the building, or stay outside the building, we've got 3 different environments we're creating for you. And we want to encourage you, bring a lawn chair. Make sure you give people their space, but come and bring a lawn chair. And this is what I also want to tell you. In addition to that, if you come and your heart's desire is to be in the service and the auditorium is full and the lobby is full, we want to encourage you. Don't go home. Instead, plan on the potential that there's so many people that we have to leverage that outdoor service environment. And so put your lawn chairs in the back of your car. Just leave them there as a backup plan so that you can worship with us, connect with other people, and enjoy a service with us, even if our auditorium and our lobby is completely full. So pretty excited about that. I also wanted to just share with you is we want to let you know that the staff is going to be wearing face masks throughout the service. When I need to speak, I won't be wearing a face mask. If you want to wear a face mask, wear a face mask. If you don't want to wear a face mask, we're not requiring you to wear a face mask. But we do want to try and create a safe environment as possible. Obviously, we don't want to be spreading coronavirus. We want to follow these best practices. In addition to that, a couple of things. We are going to keep our auditorium doors open in the back, so the airflow just continues to take place to the best that it possibly can. And we're going to have hand sanitizer and masks available. But I'm going to talk more about guest ministries, talk more about sanitization of the building, how we're keeping it clean on Tuesday. And Jenny is going to be doing a video on children's ministry probably on Saturday, letting you guys know what the plan is for children's ministry, not only May 31st, but in the coming weeks and then the next month, what we're planning to do with children's ministry. So I want to keep this short. Hope it's short, and hope it's been helpful for you. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't be afraid to reach out to me. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait for our services May 31st. And I'm believing God is going to do an amazing work in our hearts, as he already has. He's done so much in our church in the midst of this time. The movement has continued to move forward. Jesus' church has continued to move forward. And it's because you guys love Jesus and you love his kingdom. So thank you for all of you. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Love you, real life, and we'll see you soon.